Hi guys, this is Jasmine. I'm a professional touring flutist based in Austria. Today I'm super excited to share with you guys the concert preparations toward this Lincoln Center's Spring Gala concert in New York, where I was invited to perform. For this concert, I've also had my composition debut of this solo piece called Korean in New York. It was definitely not an easy journey, but I'm glad I'm now be able to share the whole experience with you all. Learning new pieces are not at all an easy task, but writing a piece on your own was incomparably more of a difficult thing to do. The other challenging part for me was that I also had my other concerts to prepare and perform prior to this gala concert. The pressure that I had to finish writing this piece on time was so great that I was constantly thinking and seeking for more ideas. I really had no idea how difficult writing anything was, even when I thought I had a clear idea of what I wanted to bring forth. But about 2 weeks before the concert, I just let go of everything and started playing out loud to catch anything comes to my heart. And there we go. Eventually put them together into this stuffed paper. Yay! So next it was time for me to actually learn all the notes. But guess what? I didn't develop any callus for playing an alto flute, so immediately my skin just fell off. Oh well. So I had to stop touching the flute for another while. To alleviate my stress, I started listening to some of my friends' latest albums, which were featured in the Apple Music Classical app. I've been in love with this app with several big reasons. I love how well curated everything is on this homepage. It depends on your interest, moods, and curiosity, and you can learn so much about each composer and performer you're listening to. Even when the composition was finally done and I've learned all the notes, I was flying to New York with an extremely heavy heart. I was so scared and feeling desperately vulnerable to present any composition on my own. Day 1 in New York. New York, however, is such a miraculous town. I immediately got lightened up just being in this big apple full of vibrant people, and this time the weather was also incredibly beautiful.
David Geffen Hall, it's right here.
The excitement aside, back to the hotel to practice. You know, professional musicians are nothing without practicing. No one else but just music and I here. I've also made sure if my concert dress was fitting. It was a bit tighter than expected, but in the end, it was good to go. And finally, the concert day came. I could not wait to get out to Lincoln Center and share all I got. It's a funny routine, I must say, that weeks and days prior to concerts, I get very anxious, but then I'm always the happy and excited girl on the day of the concert who just cannot wait to get on stage and meet the audience and share the music. Lincoln Center has such a sweet spot in my heart. I've watched countless concerts of New York Philharmonic and this Geffen Hall, imagining my flute teacher, Julius Baker, the flute legend who was the principal flute of New York Philharmonic for many years. And also in the last 10 years, I've been the principal flute of the Festival Orchestra of Lincoln Center every summer for 5 weeks at a time. In this place, I've made so many musical memories with some remarkable musicians and also made my lifelong friends whom I cherish dearly. I remember this quote from my other amazing flute teacher, Jeffrey Kaner, whom I've learned so much at Curtis Institute of Music, that one can never be prepared too much, because there's always some more room to grow and to get even better, which is so true. I'm putting all my best efforts till the last minute because it can always get better in every way. Wish me luck! This big cheer from the New York audience already gave me so much encouragement. I literally played my heart out, and it was such a rewarding experience, not only because I performed my own piece, but I was so relieved and proud that these Korean melodies intertwined with Western flute were so well received. It was definitely the proud Korean moment. Looking back, this piece was a self-portrait of my own life so far. Growing up from a musical family in Korea, educated in the US and living in Europe, traveling all over the world now, this whole experience is me. And I wanted to embrace all of the journey through different countries, cultures, and people that graciously happened in my life. My last note was over at 8:40 p.m., rushed to the backstage, packed everything in with light speed, called a cab to JFK Airport for the 11:20 p.m. flight to Barcelona for my next concert. And I was so lucky that there was no traffic, so I made it on time. Went straight from the airport to the rehearsal where I was to play a Mozart concerto, and I was even 10 minutes early for that first rehearsal. After performing another 2 concerts in a row, I felt like I deserved some big vacation. But first, having this delicious ice cream in this sunny day in Spain was such a pleasant treat for myself already. Well, thanks for watching, and always feel free to leave a comment if you have questions or suggestions for the next videos. Till next time, bye bye.